So yeah, this lighting, it's pretty atrocious. So I'm gonna show you how to turn lighting from this to this. And not only will it be great for your content, but it will be great for your wallet, being that it costs all under 50 bucks. What's up everyone, Mikey Olexy here, and welcome back for another tutorial. It is great to see all of your smiling faces. Now when it comes down to creating great content, whether it be for photography or YouTube videos, whatever you plan on doing, lighting is super important. And sometimes it can be very frustrating. Trust me, I know from experience, because I love using natural light for when I'm doing videos or if I'm taking photos. And I just feel that natural light is the best form of lighting that you can have. But if I want to do something around my house, so let's say I want to do a video in this room, for example, during the day, it is super hard for me to get sunlight in through these windows. And being that I really don't have great lighting throughout my house, this means that my rooms are kind of dark, so it's really challenging for me to use natural light for my content. So maybe you might have the same problem as I have, and or maybe you're looking into lighting and you really don't know exactly what you want, so you don't want to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a professional lighting setup, and you just want to kind of test the waters because you're new to lighting. Now I will say that this is probably not the best setup to use for gig work if you're looking to make photography a career, or if you're just trying to get some side cash out of it. Use the best equipment you can get your hands on. This is more of a setup for an office or maybe a smaller room. Maybe you're just getting into videos, and or you're just starting out in photography and you want to test the waters with lighting and just practice with it. This is a great setup that you can use to start out with. So the first thing you are going to need is a desk lamp. You can pick one of these up on Amazon or at your local Walmart for roughly about 15 bucks. The next thing you're going to want to pick up is an LED light bulb. Now this is the same bulb that I'm using for the light setup in this video. This is a 100 watt HD light bulb by GE. It puts out 1600 lumens, and the color that I chose is called Daylight. You can head down to your local Lowe's and you can pick this light up for 10 bucks. What's great is not only do you get one light, but you also get a replacement in case something happens to it. Next, while you're at Lowe's picking up that light bulb, you can also pick up a pair of spring clamps. I picked these up for about 3 bucks. Not only does Lowe's carry them, but also camera stores carry them, and probably your local hardware stores carry them. So far we have the light and a pair of clamps. The next thing you are going to need to pick up is a piece of foam core. You can pick one of these bad boys up at your local dollar store or your local Walmart from prices anywhere between 1 to 3 bucks, depending if they're on sale and where you go. And for the last thing on the list that you are going to need to pick up is a light stand. You can pick one of these up on Amazon from prices anywhere between 15 to 20 bucks. Now you don't necessarily need to use a light stand if you are a painter or an artist and you have an extra easel laying around. You can use that. If you are a musician and you have an extra microphone stand laying around, you can use that as well. That's what I'm using. You know, you can even use a box. You know, just be creative. Isn't that what this video is about? Creating something out of things that you didn't think that you'd be able to create that thing out of? That's a lot of things. Now I know I didn't include this in the list, but that's mainly because this item is optional. If you want, pick up some duct tape or gaff tape, and you can use this tape as an anchor point for the foundation of whatever you are using as a stand. What you can use this tape for is if you are using a light stand or a microphone stand, you can tape them legs down to the floor, so that way if something decides to come up and walk by your stand or bump it, it doesn't fall on the floor. Or what you can do is you can also tape down them cords for that desk lamp so nobody trips on anything. Now we're going to talk about building and using this setup. You have the desk lamp, the light bulb, the clamps, the foam core, the stand, and the optional duct tape. And you're probably thinking how we're going to put this together. Well, it's super easy. Quick tip, remember, once you have everything set up and you're ready to use your light, shut off all the lights in the current room that you're in, except maybe a select few, like some lamps in the background. For example, the lamp that's behind me. You can also use candles if you want. Lights such as the lamp that is behind me, or even candles, can add a little bit more of a warmer tone to your lighting. Step 1, what you're going to do is you are going to grab that desk lamp, put it on maybe a portable table, your desk, wherever you're going to be using it, and plug it in and face it away from you. Now the reason why you want it faced away from you is because if it's faced towards you, as you can see, the light is super harsh and I look like a complete ghost right now. Not to mention, it's just gonna really hurt your eyes. So it's really important to keep that light facing away from you. Now what you're going to do is you're going to grab your stand or whatever you are using as a foundation, and you are going to put it in front of that light. Next, you're going to grab the foam core and the clamp, and you're going to clamp the foam core onto your stand. And you want the foam core to be facing the light. So this is the basic idea of what your setup should look like. You have your light being directed to your foam core, and then your foam core is bouncing softer light back to your subject. And what's great about this little setup is if you're using it for video like what I'm doing right now, if you have the light set up right next to you, you can actually adjust it by turning it to adjust how much light is being directed to your face. Personally, I like the dramatic kind of look to where half of my face is more lit up than the other. It just, to me, the shadows pop more and it brings out a little bit more definition of my face. But play around with it. Adjust your desk lamp, adjust your stand, and you could probably achieve the look that you're going for. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I really hope this helped anyone who's just starting out, who's looking to add just a little bit more oomph to the lighting of their content. Remember to like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.